Now, I'm very proud of that. Did I make it? I wish I did. It's one of my students. It's an architect from the Academie van Bouwkunst. And there for 3 years I gave an atelier called Energy Transition. And today our main theme is energy. But what I'm most interested in is getting feedback from you and of giving you some practical help with the model that we started using in the work sessions. So hopefully that model, the Sustainable Development SUD app, as we're calling it at the moment, is proving useful. We'll find out later. You might want to put this code in. Like last time, we're going to have some question and answer sessions. Does anyone have problems getting access to a telephone or a laptop? It's ProWise, yeah? You did this before? So just to recap where we were last time. Have you got it? Has everyone got it? Anyone got any problems? Sorry? Ah. I'll write the code up for you because this question will come up again, I know. Okay, so where are we in the process? What we're trying to do for you, what Alex was doing for you, was he was trying to give you some real-life applications for what we're teaching you. And you might not be completely aware of this, but it's a great privilege and a great opportunity for you that that someone like Alex works here and teaches because he has so much professional experience. You often have teachers who have a lot of experience as teachers, but not in the working field, or the field of work, where you're being trained. Both of us have a lot of experience like that. Can anyone guess what this is? Any ideas what this is?
I think it's the network of the garbage that you can see with fast colors.
Very good suggestion. Yeah? Any other ideas? It's a very logical answer. In fact, it's a totally different subject, but it is transportation. It's in the City of London. Its main transport routes, destination routes, different types of transportation. And I put this image up here just to show you that you're working in the spatial environment, and space looks very different depending on what you're looking for. Bear that in mind when you're looking at the campus. So, we're 3 weeks in. It should be getting very practical for you now. Don't leave it too late before you start reading the book. But it's very, very practical for you because you want to make progress with your projects. And that is why we're here today. We're going to help you make progress with your projects. And we're going to apply the model to energy. Now, energy is a big subject, and yeah, it can seem a bit boring, but in fact, it is a very relevant and very important subject. In our society, we are energy hungry. We're energy greedy. We're greedy for many things, but without the energy that we get mostly from, where do we get most of our energy from now? Fossil fuels, gas. Here in the Netherlands, it's gas. We are so dependent on that energy that everything would stop without it, and then we'd have this kind of apocalyptic environment that we see so often in these films like, I don't know, Resident Evil or Walking Dead, and all these very depressing apocalyptic images, Mad Max-like environments where everything is collapsed. And what is so beautiful at this time is that the Hansa has actually embraced this Green Quest idea, and that you can actually participate in this, okay? So I'm addressing energy today because Restafval, which you just saw a video about, is one of the technical goals, but actually turning off the gaskraan, that is the big difficult one. I secretly think the Hansa has only agreed to that because they've got something hidden up their sleeve, something that maybe some of you know about already. Do you know why they can be so brave about turning off the gas? We don't do much cooking here, little cooking, so we only really need it for heating. So, any ideas? Yeah, sorry?
Like energy from beneath the ground.
Yeah, precisely, yeah. Is that what you were going to say? We've got a source of geothermal energy here, massive source. Big institutional buildings, one big pipe goes to each building. It's actually, if we can get it out of the ground, that costs millions, could cause earthquakes, could be all kinds of problems, but we're going to do it. Now here's a little example of something else. Alex and I are both involved in this, but we really couldn't claim any. Anyone know what this is about? Have you seen it? You must have seen it. Yeah, you've seen it. You know what it's about? Yeah. Yeah. You know what it's about? Do you know what it's about? Huh? Yeah, it's about recycling. It's not a bridge.
Now a green way to get to the outside.
Sounds good. It could be. Any other ideas? This is about creating climate adaptive, totally flexible, carbon neutral student accommodation. But don't worry, you will not be living on rafts next year. That is not the idea. This is the start of a project. This is students literally playing with water and barrels and old pieces of wood to see if they can make a large platform float. And this guy here on the right, whoa, he's just gone off. Michael, he's a Canadian who's now working at the Kenniscentrum, and he's a real ondernemer. And together with him, he's set up a business, and we're actually designing and we're going to build floating student accommodation. This is 15 square meters, which is a bit small even for now. But the idea is to create floating student accommodation. This is an innovation in sustainable development. Nice example. So, that's all going on out there, but what's really relevant to you is what you're doing. So, what I would like to know from you, and give your answers on ProWise once I've set it up, is I would like to know from you if you are studying any of these subjects. I hope so. I'll give you the option to vote on this and to show what you are doing. One moment. start voting. No, you need that page again, don't you? There you go. Please let us know which subjects you are working on. We'd also like to know if you've chosen none of those. Even more interesting.
Or all of them.